Hey, thanks for tuning into my channel. In case this is your first time, my name is Eddie and I'm a realtor with Guarantee Real Estate in the Central Valley. In this episode, we get to take a tour of Art Hop, which is one of the funnest things to do in Fresno. For those of you living in Fresno or planning on moving to Fresno, we get a chance to have a conversation with the model, see some amazing artwork, and at the very end, there's a surprise. So stay tuned all the way through to the end of the video. Talk to you soon. Okay, before we begin our tour, in honor of Art Hop, I decided to wear my lucky t-shirt. I'm gonna do a little side-by-side comparison with this guy. Comment down below if you know who that is. And let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is actually Google Fresno Arts Council. You wanna get to their homepage. You'll see a link for Art Hop. Go ahead and click that. On the Art Hop link, you'll see tons of information about the event for Art Hop in Fresno. You want to scroll all the way down and go ahead and download yourself a brochure. This will give you an idea of what's happening for the month. And you want to go back to the home page, scroll all the way down, you'll see a map. This is really important. So especially for those of you that have never been to Art Hop or are traveling into Fresno or thinking of relocating, you want to get this map so that you can find your way around. We're going to be focusing on the downtown area. And you'll see everything's pretty easy to find. Everything's color coded and listed. Remember, all the galleries are free. It's the first Thursday of every month. Also, the Tower District has galleries for free the first Thursday of every month. And the third Thursday is in a different part of town, which is the metropolitan area in Fresno. Once you've got yourself a map, you can go ahead and read up on a couple other things associated with Art Hop and the event. And you should be ready to go. One of the things you'll notice in Art Hop is how busy it's actually gotten. There's thousands of people now that come to Art Hop. So I'm going to take a look inside our first stop, Broadway Studios, and let's take a look. As we walk in, you'll notice an herbal aroma. What's cool about this place is every little nook and cranny here has a different artist residing. The artists here pay rent for each studio and they get to create. Okay, so we just walked out of Broadway Studios. A lot of the studios were closed. There's only a few open. You also kind of want to get the permission of the artist to shoot their work. So that's not always an option. But now we're heading to what I consider the epicenter of Art Hop. We're off of Fulton and Tuolumne in the heart of downtown. You can see a lot of street vendors. A couple of things you should remember when you come to Art Hop is you probably want to bring a little bit extra money for food trucks, street vendors. Also dress for the occasion, for the weather. It's October, so it's actually a nice mild night. And you should also think about bringing a friend. This makes a great date idea for those of you out there looking for a cool date, whether you're married or you're single. And yeah, it makes for a great opportunity to mix it up with people out here, get to see what's happening. You see a lot of the local vendors. This is another location that's usually full. At the moment they don't have a show going, but this is where K-Jewel Studios used to be. Had radio shows out of this location as well as artwork. And we'll keep walking over here. You'll see pop-up shows everywhere on this street, whether it be on the inside of some of the businesses, on the outside, or designated galleries. One of the things about Art Hop is it's completely free. All the galleries are free. And the other thing is, as far as the artists are concerned, they're everywhere, right? Okay, we're just working our way down. Try not to run into anybody. Coming up to our next stop here. Looks like it's called JSA. You'll see street performers, DJs. I've seen everything from people juggling fire out here to aerobatic acts, and then of course live acts as well. Let's take a walk inside over here and see what we're looking at. So here's a cool opportunity. This is the model with the artwork, or the works of art. Okay, I'm standing with Jenna, who actually happens to be the model in 3 of the portraits that are part of the show. So tell me about your experience working with Eric.
I've been working with Eric for a number of years, since I was 11 and I'm now 28. We've worked on a number of fashion shows, photo shoots like this one, and just collaborating with both of our love for fashion and makeup and hair, just continuing that, and we've been just made this family connection with each other, and I think that's what helps create art like this and makes it work all together.
That's awesome. So was this your first time modeling, or have you modeled before?
I've modeled before. I've been modeling since I was about 10 years old, and then been doing the St. Agnes fashion show. I come into contact with Eric, and from then on we just worked together from there.
Awesome. And as far as like the works of art that you're seeing out here and being a part of creating a work of art, how important is that to you?
It's very important to me because it's part of my heritage as well. So being able to celebrate being a Hispanic woman and being able to exemplify such an iconic woman, it just makes it that much better and more inspirational, not just for me, but for other viewers as well.
Very cool. Thanks, Jenna.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was really cool. Got to meet a model and talk to the artist. I'm at the Jeffrey Scott Agency in downtown. Let's take a walk over here and see what else we run into. So we're on the corner of Fulton and Calaveras. Okay, we're walking towards Van Ness and Calaveras Street, headed towards Arte Americas, which is a museum rooted in Hispanic culture. It's one of my favorite museums. Got a history with this museum. When I used to be an art teacher, I had one of my first shows as an artist here at this gallery. So we're going to take a walk inside in just a bit. Okay, so it looks like there's a ton of stuff here to do. There's food vendors in the courtyard in the Plaza de Paz. And Let's see if we can wander into the gallery portion. So what we're getting a chance to take a look at is a celebration for El Dia de los Muertos, which is a Mexican holiday where families welcome back the souls of their deceased relatives for a brief reunion that includes food, drink, and celebration. It's a blend of Mesoamerican indigenous ritual, European religion, and Spanish culture. The holiday is celebrated each year from October 31st through November 2nd, and while October 31st is a Halloween holiday, November 2nd is All Souls Day, or the Day of the Dead. According to the tradition, the gates of heaven are opened at midnight on the 31st of October, and the spirits of children can rejoin their families for 24 hours. Spirits of adults can do the same on November 2nd. Okay, we're going to see what else we can run into. The cool thing about our hop is that, I mean, you see a variety of people out here, whether it be families, couples, singles, artists, students. Everybody comes to Art Hop, which is really cool. One of my favorite things about it. Lots of diversity. You'll see diversity in works of art. You'll see diversity in people. You'll see diversity in food choices. I've seen vegan food trucks, barbecue food trucks, Korean barbecue food trucks. So there's definitely something for everybody here. And I really encourage you to come out and check it out for yourself. We're gonna see what else we run into and stop by a few other galleries before it gets too late. Be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm in 1821 Calavera Street, and what's really cool about this location is they've actually converted it into a couple different things. So we're gonna take a walk through to show you what's inside. There is a salon, it looks like a massage business, and a few other businesses in here. So let's take a look.
Yeah, that's good. You know where it's at. No, I don't think that's
So I'm standing in front of Frank's Place, next to the Warner Theater downtown. Pretty cool little spot. Okay, I made it to our next destination here. I'm actually right behind Chuck Chansey Park. Got in the car for a quick little drive south of the Warner Theater, and this is another really active area of Art Hop. We're going to be coming up to Tioga Brewing. This is a place to have a few beers. There's also a ton of food trucks, and you're gonna see in a second a lot of people here. I wasn't kidding when I said there's thousands of people out now in doing Art Hop here in Fresno. So you get a chance to see what I'm looking at in just a second. So this is Art Hop, guys and girls. I don't think you expected to see so many people.
Oh my God, what are you doing here?
Tons of food trucks over here. Food vendors.
Not loud.
So this is really cool. This is a little spot south of Tioga Brewing. Looks like a lot of pop-up shops for up-and-coming clothes designers. Really cool. Okay, I hope you can hear me right now, but I'm standing in front of 3 spots within the same end of the corner of the street here. Modernist Tap House, and it looks like Full Circle Brewery. And in front of me we have some mariachis getting down with one of my favorite Vicente Fernandez songs. And like I said earlier, there's tons to do out here, okay? Something for everybody. We'll pop in one of these spots in just a second. Okay, so I'm walking through here.
She wouldn't rain.
I had no idea how many little spots were out here at Tioga Sequoia Brewing Co. There's also a little side bar here called The Lookout. We're going to take a look in and see what's going on in here. YouTube, say what's up to YouTube. What's your name? What's your name, bro? Manny. What are you doing out here at Art Hop? Chugging beers, apparently. Eddie. Eddie sells real estate on YouTube. There you go. Awesome. There you go. You never know who you're gonna meet at Tioga Sequoia Brewing. Hey, this is Eddie with Guarantee. I hope you had a good tour. This guy. Hey, I hope you had a good tour. This is Eddie with Guarantee. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you know who to contact. And I hope I've been able to show you what Art Hop has to offer and all the incredible diversity and things to do in Fresno. Until next time, cheers.